So as promised, I'm going to give my very unprofessional opinion on the difference between a 2015 and a 2025 MacBook Pro. They're exactly 10 years apart, and I happen to have both of them here with me because I tried to run my 2015, into the absolute ground, but unfortunately for work, for Excel, I needed to update into a 2025. So these both have black cases on, but this one is actually a black MacBook, and it's already nasty. And this one is silver. But the one thing that I hate about the new MacBook is, you notice anything missing? I do. We are missing that classic Apple logo. Like, you don't buy a Mercedes-Benz or a Cadillac or whatever, and you don't want the logo to be on it. Unfortunately, this one I just reset, so we can't really go into it, but it had 500 gigabytes of storage. This one I special ordered with a terabyte. The 2015 has a 13-inch screen, and the 2025 that I ordered has a 14-inch screen, which isn't that much different. But I personally love this old keyboard, how the keys were like more separated. This one literally looks like a Dell, and I'm not talking about the Singer. It looks like a Dell PC computer. One benefit to the new one is this. Let's sign in. So the fingerprint option was not a thing on my 2015, but like, let's be honest, it's 2025. What phone or computer isn't using a fingerprint or like a Face ID by now, so it's not that impressive. Also, the brightness is like always down on the screen. You can turn it up. Like, this is the brightest this screen is gonna get. Oh wait, no, it goes up. So there's not that much difference in brightness either. So like I said, this does have more space though. It has a terabyte. It has the M4, and it has 16 gigabytes of memory, whereas this one I think only had 800 and 500 gigabytes of storage. The other main difference I noticed is that this trackpad is significantly larger than this trackpad. The older model is of course heavier, but not enough that I would want to spend $2,000 like I did on the new one. I like on the old one how you can change your lighting on your keyboard just by pressing this button, and it's easy, it's on and off. This one you have to go into settings, they don't have a button for it, so that annoys me. But obviously the new one is more advanced with Siri and with like the screen mirroring and like being able to mirror your phone or project on your TV. And straight up, this is an awesome computer. It's fast, it works. I love my 2015, it just wouldn't update anymore, so kind of fuck you, Apple, for that. The number one thing I like better about the new MacBook Pro is that the speaker quality is like amazing. I swear it's better than like my TV. I would play a video, but you know it's going to sound like shit listening to it over the phone, but you can hear really crisp, like different sounds that you would never hear on this computer. So side by side, I like the design of this one better. I'm more used to this one. It's still running. It is 10 years old and is an absolute champion. I wouldn't change anything about it. This new one doesn't have any like crazy features that I'm excited about other than maybe the speakers, which I don't really care because it's just a laptop. However, would I spend $2,000 again on the MacBook that I just bought, the 2025? Yes, because my 2015 is probably going to run for another 10 years. I just can't update it anymore. So I'm going to sell it to someone and they're going to have a great time with it. Someone who just doesn't need the updates like I do. It's still going to work great. But you know what that means? My 2025, because MacBooks and iPhones and things like that, although they stop updating, which is frustrating, they run forever. So this 2025 is probably going to last me another 10 years, and if not 20, it'll last 20 more years, but I won't be able to update it after 10. So would I do it again? Unfortunately, yes. And that is my very unprofessional opinion. Thanks for watching.